Oh, I'm sorry. Am I hurting you?
I slipped in the shower.
Yeah, in America, yeah, Dawn told me. Of course you did.
Oh, come on, you're stressed out. You're off your meds.
What, my meds? My meds? Tell you what, let's talk about yours, shall we? I looked them up online. Immunosuppressants. Heavy duty stuff, them. You don't take them for fun. Turns out you take them when you've had an organ transplant. Hey? You hired that scumbag to stab me because you wanted me half dead so you could get me on an operating table.
Look, you're off your head.
Oh, am I? Am I? Come here! You set me up. No wonder you turned up just in time to take me to that private hospital.
You were bleeding out.
Then why didn't you drive me straight to A&E? Hey? No. You kept on driving because you knew you had it all set up at that clinic, you and that doctor. You wanted to carve me up. Here, move. There, I've got the exact same scar. And I didn't fall in the shower. That was from a doctor's knife, just like yours. You didn't save my life. You nearly took it from me. You know, I've never trusted you. Neither's Ruby. I mean, we'd heard stories about you. Yeah, of course we had. But I had no idea that the truth was even worse. Oh, what? What, you worried I might damage my kidney? Or are you still in denial? Because if you are, let me just remind you again.
No, I was sick. I was sick, okay? My kidneys had failed. Couldn't. I was running out of time. I was desperate.
And there was no graves to rob, so you decided to pick on me, did you?
I already had one failed transplant. I'm very grateful for whoever it was donated their kidney and gave me a second chance, but it didn't work. And I just thought, that if I did it again, and it was from family, then...
Right. And I will bet everything that I own that you started with Noah first. Yeah. See, this is why you've come back, innit, after all these years. This is why you've been working so hard to get Noah back on side.
No, he's my brother. I don't need an excuse.
Hang on. Oi. That's why Noah was on the road, off his face the night that Charity drove that limo into the lake. 3 women lost their lives! Also that you could save yours. Do you think that that was worth it?
I never meant for any of this to happen.
By the time I'm finished with you, you're gonna wish that you were dead. You really are a vile excuse for a human being, aren't you? You don't even care what you did to me.
Stop. I'll call the police.
Tell you what, let me do it for you. Come on. I mean, killing you, it's the easy way out, innit? I would much rather watch you spend the rest of your life in prison.
You keep throwing all these allegations at me. Where's your proof? I didn't just cover my tracks, I obliterated them.
Well, apart from my DNA that's inside you, what more proof do you need?
I think Harton's finest are going to be a lot more interested in what I have on you.
You can spin this as much as you want, but I am the victim here.
I don't think the police will agree. I think the real victim was Anthony Fox. Your father-in-law, God rest his soul. It was you who murdered him, right?
Anthony is as alive as you and me are. He's living his life somewhere. Topping up his town, probably miles away from here.
And you'd be able to produce him to prove that?
Well, I don't need to prove anything.
You know, Ruby doesn't want to talk about her dear old man anymore, and Steph seems pretty stressed. And you told me that you guys aren't blood related. Ruby betrayed you with another man, didn't she?
I am warning you. Don't even go there.
I was curious, so I did some digging. Steph, she was devastated when he first went missing. And now everyone's just gone quiet. Really quiet. It's like no one even cares.
I told you. He left because he had to.
Because he was violent towards Ruby, that's what you said?
Yes, end of.
Well, murderers always return to the scene of the crime, and you lot seem so keen to be flitting in and out of the woods. It's where Ruby goes every day on her runs.
You're bluffing. This isn't about you. This is about what happened to me.
The last day that Anthony was seen alive. I bet he came to pay you a visit, didn't he? At the depot. It's funny, I seem to remember that there was a power outage and a mysterious break-in.
So?
That was the last day they saw him alive. I mean, he was terminally ill, so he could be dead by now, if you'd let him live.
You really are clutching at straws, aren't you?
Whatever Anthony did to your wife, or to your daughter, who isn't really your daughter, well, it must have been horrible to warrant his execution. Don't you think? I'm sure Steph and Ruby will be more than happy to speak to the police about anything that happened. I mean, the courts can be very understanding when it comes to sensitive family matters. I mean, you just had major surgery. And you've discovered a lot, but I think maybe, over time, we could come to work together.
Right. So what you're saying is, your silence buys mine.
We're family. And we keep this in the family, and I will do whatever it takes to repay you. I mean, your sacrifice saved my life. I owe you everything.
Okay. You get things your way. For now. For Ruby's sake and for Steph's sake. But I am telling you now, this is not over.
What the hell's happened here?
Do you want some advice? Get him out of here. In a coffin with a stake through his heart before he destroys you. Because he will. He is the devil.
All right.
Definitely felt better.
You look like death. He had surgery not so long ago. He should be resting.
I needed to talk to you.
Oh, go on then. What's up?
That gun we got rid of, I knew it'd come in useful. My contact's gone cold. Do you think we could get hold of another one?
Seriously? Well, who's wound you up now?
All those years ago when you thought you killed Joe Tate. How did you feel?
Not good. Just hit him once. I didn't want him dead.
And how would you feel if I said that I do?
Joe? The guy who stopped you bleeding to death, who got you to the hospital?
The guy who organised for me to be stabbed. Yeah. He knew exactly what was going to happen and when. That's why he turned up when he did. Drove me to that clinic. He had 2 surgical teams waiting. And while they were saving my life, they were putting Joe under ready for my kidney.
What?
And now, he's blackmailing me over Anthony's death.
Right, just hang on. Can you start again?
All you need to know is this. I don't just want him dead. I want him annihilated. But I'm gonna need some help. So how do you feel about finishing the job?